This is Lisa with Queen Bee Creations, here to show another blast from the past. Who's old like me and remembers ShrinkyDinks? Remember you'd color on plastic and then you'd cut it out and stick it in the oven? Stampin' Up! Has a way to do ShrinkyDinks, and I think it's super cute. Right here you can see I made some little earrings. What I had done is I used the butterfly out of our polka dot pieces, and I stamped it, and then I cut it out, but I left a little bit of extra in here between the wings, and that's where I punched the hole. And I punched it with the larger size on the back of my crocodile because of course it shrinks. If I was to start out with a little one and then it shrunk, it'd be really, really little. So what I'm going to do is show you how I did it. We're going to make another pair. This time I'm going to use the little flower. Here's a piece of our plastic. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to make it a single color. You could draw on it with the markers and make it multicolored, be much more interesting. The ShrinkyDink plastic, one side of it is smooth and one side of it's kind of roughed up. And you want to stamp on the side that's rough. That's the teeth I was talking about in a prior video that, you know, gives the ink something to hold on to. And now you could either punch it out with a punch or you could cut it out by hand. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out by hand. And of course you might want to let it dry first if you weren't on video. As you can see, it cuts really easily. So there's one. And there's two. Now what I'm going to do is take the heat gun, and if you remember right, it's going to shrivel up and go all wonky, but don't panic, it's not going to stick to itself. It will unfold and go back down. I'm using the tweezers to keep it in place because when I did the butterfly it went flying off the table. And there we go. And of course, because I was on video and was getting a little bit ahead of myself, we forgot to cut the hole. So don't be surprised if you go ahead and do that too, because now it would be kind of difficult to put a hole in that. But, and I smeared the not quite dry ink. So there's my hole. And now we'll heat it up. And there you have it. There's your little jewelry piece. And you could add this to a key ring, you can add it to earrings, you know, anything you wanted to pop it onto. Take one of these off and I'll show you how I got it on there. It just slipped over. You know, I picked these up at the craft store, and I just stick it on there and push it around. And there you go. There's your earring. I hope you like this idea, and I thank you for joining me. Thanks. Bye.